Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to take a really close look at something we all use every single day without a second thought, the water that flows through our homes. We're going to break down a totally new approach to filtration that's designed to transform not just your drinking water, but the health of your entire home. All right, let's get into it.
So, let me just start by asking you a question. When you turn on that tap, what do you actually think is in your water? I mean, it looks clean, right? It looks perfectly fine. But as we're about to find out, looks can be seriously deceiving.
And that really gets us to the heart of the problem, doesn't it? It's all about the hidden dangers that could be flowing through your pipes at this very moment.
You know, it's the sheer variety of this invisible stuff that's pretty surprising. We're talking about things like microplastics from pollution, lead leaching from old pipes, toxic gases like radon, and even leftover residues from pharmaceuticals. Then you've got bacteria and, believe it or not, even trace amounts of radioactive materials. These are things you can't see, smell, or taste, but they are often there.
And here's the real challenge. You might be thinking, hey, I already have a filter. But a lot of conventional systems just aren't built to handle this whole cocktail of contaminants. Or if they are, they often end up wasting an incredible amount of water just to get the job done. So what you're left with are solutions that are either incomplete or just super inefficient.
So how do you actually solve a problem like that? Well, let's look at the first part of a two-part solution. It's a whole house system called the T18, and it's designed to be the first line of defense for your entire home.
The whole idea behind the T18 is to think bigger than just the glass of water you drink. It's really designed to be a protective shield, kind of like a bodyguard, for every single appliance that uses water in your house.
And this is where it really hits your wallet, but in a good way. By shielding your washing machine, your dishwasher, your water heater from all that gross scale and rust buildup, those appliances just don't have to work as hard. That means they use less energy, they run more efficiently, and this is the big one, they can last significantly longer, saving you from those super expensive repair and replacement bills down the road.
So just how effective is it against that scale buildup? Well, the system can get up to a 99% reduction. And you know what scale is? It's that hard, crusty gunk that clogs up pipes and just destroys heating elements. What's really cool, though, is that this is all done without using any salt or chemicals, which is a huge difference from traditional water softeners.
But the protection goes way beyond your appliances. It's also about some serious health concerns. It reduces toxic gases you might be inhaling in a hot shower, it helps stop bacteria from setting up shop in your pipes, and it uses a triple-stage process just for lead. Plus, with filtration that gets down to 1 micron, it catches microplastics and parasites, all while, and this is key, leaving the good minerals like magnesium and calcium in the water.
Okay, so that's part one. The whole house is protected. Now let's move on to the second part of this solution. While the T18 acts as the guardian for the whole house, the LotusDY purifier is all about perfecting the water you actually drink and cook with. This is a much more specialized system. It's designed to go right under your sink. Its job is to take the water that's already been cleaned up by the whole house unit and just refine it to the absolute highest standard, right there in your kitchen where you use it most. Now, this system has a feature that's pretty unique, an adjustable TDS style. TDS just stands for Total Dissolved Solids, which is basically a fancy term for the mineral content in your water. This style literally lets you control how much or how little mineral content you want. It can even add essential magnesium back in to support your health. So, just how fine is this filtration? Take a look at that number, 0.007 microns. To put that in perspective, a single bacterium is about 1 micron wide. So we are talking unbelievably small. That tiny pore size allows it to filter out some of the smallest, nastiest contaminants, including certain bacteria, lead, fluoride, and even pharmaceuticals. The tech has a few more tricks up its sleeve too. It adds that beneficial magnesium, traps toxic gases, and there's even an option for producing antioxidant-rich water. But you know what might be the most impressive part? It does all of this without using any electricity, and it produces zero wastewater. That right there solves two of the biggest problems with other purification systems. So you've got these two powerful systems. Now let's see how they actually fit together to create one single comprehensive solution for your entire home.
This comparison really lays it all out. When you look at water waste, conventional filters can be pretty bad. This combo, zero waste. Electricity use, many others require it, this one uses none. Mineral retention is a big one. Many systems just strip everything out, good and bad. This one preserves and even adds minerals. And finally, removing toxic gases. That's something most filters don't even address.
The way they work together is a really simple two-step process.
First, the T18 creates that baseline of clean, safe water for the entire house, protecting all your infrastructure. Then, the LotusDY takes that water right at the kitchen sink and elevates it to premium quality for drinking and cooking. Simple as that.
Okay, so we've talked about all the tech and engineering, but what's the ultimate payoff? What does all this actually mean for you? Well, it really just boils down to 3 key things: health, savings, and peace of mind.
For your family, it really means security. It's knowing that the water they're using every single day is protected from that whole spectrum of contaminants we talked about earlier, and you're not wasting resources to make it happen.
For your home, it's a direct investment. It means your expensive appliances are shielded from the kind of damage that hard water and contaminants can cause, which helps them last longer and run a whole lot better.
And for your wallet, the benefits are crystal clear. You're looking at fewer repair bills for your appliances and lower energy costs over time. And that, well, that can really add up.
Ultimately, the whole approach here really comes down to a simple philosophy: to give you water that is cleaner by using a process that is smarter and more efficient, all leading to a healthier home and a healthier family. And so, that leaves us with one final thought to consider. When you think about the water flowing into your home right now, is it working for you as an asset or is it a potential liability? It's a question worth asking.